beautiful, loving planet called Earth. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 27. So there's going to be a few things I wanted to kind of give you kind of an update, and just a little update, and then talk about a movie I potentially am going to go see tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to go see it or not, and talk about potentially getting 2 new games that I can play on my PlayStation 5 sometime in the next week. And then, what other thing was I going to say? So, here, let's just start out. So, yesterday, after much deliberation and much thinking about it, I decided to pick up the Lego, the R2-D2, and I don't know if I want to say I'm mostly done, if not done with the top half of the R2-D2. Now everything else has to be connected, and we're just missing a small portion of it that has kind of a big factor in how to complete it. But mostly everything is done except for one bag 7, which I cannot do until after I get that one piece that I'm missing. But other than that, I have finished the top dome part of R2-D2 at this point, or mostly finished. It may not be completely finished, but pretty dang close. Now, the other thing I wanted to discuss is that, I know I definitely at some point, whether it's far off in the future, whether it's after the next VidCon I go to, or maybe just a little bit before the next VidCon I go to in 2028, I'd like to get the Hogwarts Castle in the Lego set. Now, I mentioned potential trips or building all that stuff in yesterday's vlog, so I'm not going to go into full detail of that. But here's another thing. So I definitely would like to get... Let's move on to the next subject. So I planning on hopefully getting 2 video games for my PlayStation 5 over the next week, or over the next week and a half, or 2 weeks, or whatever it is. I hope I can get 2 games. Now, one of those games is the deluxe version of the Hogwarts Legacy game, which is, there's a lot of things that go into that. There's a hat, there is a garrison hat, there's a dark arts arena, there's an extra quest that you can do in that one. There's a few other things that you can do in that game, or get in that game, that you don't really get with the PlayStation 4 version. The other games that I'm looking into potentially getting are the Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, Diablo 4, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Suicide Squad, and then what was the other one that I was looking into? I can't think of it off the top. Oh, the God of War game before the Ragnarok one was released. Now, those are some of the games that I would like to look into potentially getting. Now, I do a lot of research on that. I look on the PlayStation Store and see what they have in that I could potentially get. Now, I don't know 100% which other game besides the Hogwarts Legacy one I get, but if I do get the second game, it will probably be one of those 5 that I just listed, and we'll just figure that out as we get closer to whether it's getting a gift card or getting the games actually a disc thing and not on the PlayStation Store. We'll just have to wait and see. I haven't fully made up my mind on the second one, but I definitely know I want to get the Hogwarts Legacy Deluxe version and see how that turns out. Now, that Hogwarts Legacy one I might have to get on the PlayStation Network, or the PlayStation Store, because I don't know if they actually have it in stores anywhere. I've Googled it, or I've looked at Best Buy, I've looked at Walmart, I've looked at Target, and I don't think they have any of that anywhere on those, but it might have to be on there. So it's going to be separated into 2 things. I might have to get a gift card for the PlayStation Store, or the PlayStation, whatever it is, and then get the other game as a physical copy, or maybe I'll just get both as in the store. I don't know how gift cards work on the store. I don't want to do the monthly subscription thing for a whole year or so. I just want to focus on getting those two games, starting out with those, and then maybe moving on to more games in the future. And I've also been reading a little bit more. I'm on the last Lord of the rewatching the last Lord of the Rings film. I'm about 2.5 hours away from finishing that one. We're about an hour-ish away from finishing another Eric Nagashima video on her channel. And like I said, I finished the top part of the R2-D2. So we'll see where things take us from there. We got a couple of birthdays to wish today, so let's just dive into that. But before I do that, I would like to say goodbye to Vlogmas Day 27, and I will see you for Vlogmas Day 28. Here are the two birthdays. I want to wish Christina Horner a happy birthday, and Haley Williams a happy 35th birthday today. With that being said, we have 2 birthdays tomorrow. Right? Just 2, yeah. Just 2. 2 on the 29th, or 3 on the 29th, 2 on the 30th, and 3 on the 31st. And then we're done with birthdays in the year of 2023. And we'll start doing birthdays on the 2nd or 3rd, or maybe even the 1st of January of 2024. And I've got the Wednesday calendar next to the camera, and I've got a Hogwarts one over by my desk in regards to calendars. So, there's that. I think that does it for today's vlog, and bye-bye.